Behold, a new creature has been born, the first plug-in hybrid V12 engine that seamlessly combines the classic sound of a roaring engine with the radiant light of a new beginning. Let us revel in this milestone and embrace the electric age with open arms. Under the guidance of the trailblazers who shaped the history of Lamborghini, this long-awaited successor of the legendary Countach, the Revuelto Lamborghini is the latest creation that's named after a ferocious bull that fought in Barcelona in 1880. Interestingly, the Spanish name also translates to mix-up or turnaround, which perfectly sums up the revolutionizing capabilities of this beast. Don't worry about the electric revolution just yet, as the Revventón remains a true blue Lamborghini for two major reasons. Let's go down the curves of this piece of art, but before that, please spare a moment to like, subscribe, and comment. Front and side, let's delve into the captivating design and philosophy that we already know and love from Lamborghini, starting with their iconic Y-shaped headlights. Here we have the additional headlight section situated perfectly in place. The abundant use of carbon fiber not only adds to the aesthetic appeal, but also optimizes the car's weight and aerodynamics. As we move toward the front, Ian takes over, emanating an aura of sheer brutality. The front bonnet, with its prominent nose, boasts reduced lines that add to the car's sporty yet elegant appearance. The symmetrical placement of the sensors on either side further enhances the visual balance. The towing hook is discreetly placed at the back. In totality, the front of this Lamborghini in a pristine white finish is nothing short of breathtaking. Now, let's shift our focus to the side of the car, and my oh my, it's an absolute stunner. With an increase of 8 centimeters in the wheelbase, the car is around 15 to 16 centimeters longer than the Aventador, offering more space inside. Its height has been raised by around 24 millimeters, especially catering to the needs of taller individuals. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about the wheel options, a feature that's sure to set the hearts of automobile enthusiasts racing. For the first time ever, Lamborghini has introduced 21-inch wheels in the front and 22-inch wheels in the back, a clear upgrade from the earlier maximum of 20 and 21 inches from the Aventador. It's the perfect finishing touch to the already perfect masterpiece. Exterior. The Lamborghini Rvuelto has a striking exterior design that's typical of Lamborghini's style. The car has active aerodynamics, including flaps at the front and a movable wing at the rear, which provides 66% more downforce than the Aventador. The engine is a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 that produces 814 brake horsepower and 535 pound-feet of torque, with the ability to revolve all the way to a screaming 9,500 RPM. It's a plug-in hybrid with 3 electric motors, 2 on the front axle and 1 integrated into the 8-speed gearbox, providing a maximum total power output of 1,001 brake horsepower. The exterior design also includes an entirely in-house developed 8-speed twin-clutch gearbox that's both lighter and has faster shifts than the 7-speed twin-clutch gearbox in the Huracan. Chassis. The chassis is all new, with a mono fuselage that makes it lighter than the Aventador and 25% stiffer, 4-wheel steering, and significantly stiffer anti-roll bars than the Aventador. Interior. Alright, so let me tell you about the remarkable interior of the Rev. It's an entirely fresh design that boasts of numerous improvements. The seats are a definite highlight, being snugly bolstered and featuring sturdy middle sections. The seats are one of the best parts of this experience. They're comfortably contoured and have firm middle sections for added support. While we know Lamborghinis have a reputation for causing discomfort on longer drives, we're hopeful that won't be the case with this new model. What's more, the Rev has ample space, particularly noticeable in the scalloped-out doors that offer plenty of elbow room. The center console, which houses the battery, is perfectly positioned to rest your elbow on. Additionally, the car's rear section is surprisingly spacious, with a shelf and plenty of room for a few soft bags. The wing mirrors offer an impressive view of the car's design, showcasing the stunning gaping vents and elegant flying buttresses. Inside, the 3 screens are an absolute treat. The digital instrument cluster sits behind the wheel. while the portrait screen in the middle is cleverly floating to create ample storage space beneath it for your phone, sunglasses, and other essentials. The center console also includes 2 USB sockets, and there's even a flipper cover for the start-stop button and a familiar gear selector. The third screen is located for your passenger, so they can keep track of how much you're pushing the speed limit. Overall, the Rev's interior is a feat of modern engineering that exudes luxury and functionality. Performance. Yes, it's a plug-in hybrid, but here the electrified part is less about efficiency and more about insanity. The V12 on its own produces 814 brake horsepower and 535 pound-feet of torque, and it can now rev all the way to a screaming 9,500 RPM. The V12 is paired to 3 electric motors, 2 on the front axle driving a wheel each and another integrated into a new 8-speed gearbox. So there's 4-wheel drive, a 3.8 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery that can be recharged on a 7 kilowatt outlet in 30 minutes, and it delivers an EV-only range of around 10 miles and a maximum total power output of 1,001 brake horsepower, which means 0 to 62 miles an hour in 2.5 seconds and 0 to 124 miles per hour in 7 seconds, and a top speed of over 219 miles per hour. The pièce de résistance lies right in front of you, the redesigned steering wheel. It's a sight to behold, with 4 dials that give you complete control over the car's various features. The first dial allows you to manually adjust the rear wing at the back. The second dial is for the nose lift system, which can come in handy on uneven terrain. The third dial offers 3 new sub-modes, EV mode, recharge mode, and hybrid mode, that give you complete control over the powertrain's behavior. And finally, the fourth dial lets you choose from 4 driving modes, Strada, Sport, Corsa, and the new edition called Cheetah mode in Italian. In Cheetah mode, the car defaults to EV only and limits power to 180 brake horsepower. However, if the battery is running low, the mighty V12 can fire up and fully recharge it in just 6 minutes. But let's not forget the fun stuff. When you switch to Sport mode, the power rises to a whopping 895 brake horsepower, and the car's exhaust clears its throat in anticipation of a thrilling ride. And if you're feeling particularly adventurous, activate the Corsa Performance mode and everything is unleashed in front of you. The full 1001 brake horsepower, active aero, torque vectoring, and even launch control can be engaged. It's truly an experience like no other. The line between what defines a hypercar and a series production supercar has become increasingly blurred in recent years, as evidenced by the likes of the Ferrari SF90 and the Lamborghini Chiron, both of which boast an impressive 1,000 horsepower and a blistering 0 to 60 time of just over 2 seconds. It's difficult to fathom how one could desire anything faster or more exotic than these marvels of engineering. The Lamborghini Rvuelto, in particular, holds a distinct advantage over its Ferrari counterpart, as it delivers the raw, unadulterated sound and fury of a naturally aspirated engine. But the success of this car is predicated on 3 key factors: its ability to push the boundaries of Lamborghini's signature styling, speed, and technical innovation. From my brief encounter with the car, I can confidently say that it achieves all 3 with aplomb. The final question, however, remains whether the Chiron can deliver a truly drivable experience without sacrificing any of its dynamic prowess. It's a tall order, but one that Lamborghini has always been up to the challenge of meeting. This brings us to the end for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more incoming car reviews. And do let us know about your feedback in the comments section.